Hello, Werewolf Army, this is Jaden's Videos, and today we got our first Spirit Halloween 2021 animatronic, and everyone's calling this a sneak peek, though it's technically not, because Spirit never posted it on YouTube, and it was a page on the website, but it's gone now because he's sold out, because he only had about 7 in stock for some reason, so he sold out very fast earlier today. So he's not even on there anymore. But people are considering a sneak peek, so I'm going to go along with the bandwagon and do that too. This is Barry. Now, rumor has it, and the rumor is basically 100% true. I'm just calling it a rumor just because I don't want to get into any trouble. But rumor has it that the Spirit Graveyard Shift is basically a mini movie that is going to show all the animatronics, which I'm really excited for because I'm going to mention this, and I've already gotten into some arguments about this, but I never really liked the format of sneak peeks, to be honest. I liked sneak peeks, but I hated how they were each like 10 seconds long. Then you had to wait 2 or more days just to get another 10-second video. I would have preferred if they would have done one a day throughout July, because they definitely had enough props to do it anyways, as they always ran out of time by the end of July, and they had to kind of like just throw them all out at once at the end of July or beginning of August. But I'm glad that we're getting them all at once. I feel like that'll be a lot more exciting. Like, just imagine watching the video and like seeing each new 2021 prop. I think that's going to be super cool. It also basically confirms that Spirit's opening in July this year, because I think the reason they're doing it is because they won't have time to do sneak peeks because they're opening in July. And they're pretty much 100% confirmed to be opening in July, because the store locator literally says July 27th, and it's never been that early before. So they're definitely opening in July this year, which is very exciting. But this is Barry, and I don't like him. I'm just going to go right off the bat, say I don't like him at all, to be honest. And though typically, if this was any other year where they were doing their normal sneak peek schedule, I would say that this is a very weak start to sneak peeks. But I'm honestly glad that it's a weak start this year, because the thing is, I don't want any of the good props to be shown until the Graveyard Shift, or the Graveyard Shift won't be as exciting. When the Graveyard Shift comes out, I just want to be completely surprised and see all these new props that are super cool and are all going to be in store. Whereas this guy, for one, I don't like him at all, and he's online only, so it's not really an issue to me personally. I can see why some people may like him. He has some kind of, in a way, he has old Spirit vibes, because he kind of resembles Caged Beast in the way that he moves, and that he's a hanging cage prop. But more so than that, to me, he just seems like one of the Morris caged children, or the caged clown props, which is why I don't like him. He's definitely by SVI, which nothing wrong with SVI, but I'm just stating the company. My issue here is that Spirit Halloween is one of the best Halloween stores, actually the best Halloween store, and the best Halloween prop distributor and company in general, because their props are just so cool. Not also because of the whole in-store experiences thing, but right now we're just talking about props. The reason that Spirit's always been so good and they've always been on top is just because their props are always the most unique, they're always the most well thought out, they're always the most well designed, they're always just the coolest props. And this just does not feel like a Spirit prop. It feels like a prop that would be distributed by Morris Costumes to a place like Halloween Express. And nothing wrong with those companies themselves, but you go to Spirit for Spirit stuff that you can't get anywhere else. And this honestly just feels like something that you would get at Halloween Express. So it's disappointing, to say the least, and I do like his audio. I think he has cool audio. And if he didn't look the way that he did, because he's got the same generic skull face sculpt, which I really want them to stop using, and he's also got that same cage that the other caged ones have. If he didn't look that way and he looked more unique, I would be more into him. However, he just looks far too much like a lot of the Morris and Halloween Express props of this same type of thing. But overall, here he is. He's $150, which I would say isn't a bad price if he's full size, which obviously he's a life size, so I'd assume he's going to be pretty large. I don't think that's a bad price at all for him. However, he's one that I'll probably never get. And, that doesn't bother me, because it's just the first one, and the Graveyard Shift hasn't even started, and this is just an online-only one, so it's not really a big deal. But here we go. Still exciting to see something today. I'm actually hoping they don't release anything else until the Graveyard Shift, simply because that will ruin the hype for the Graveyard Shift. But we'll just have to wait and see. I'm very excited for the Graveyard Shift teaser. You can bet that I'm going to be making a huge video covering that when it comes out. It's going to be like the biggest event of the season leading up to Spirit, I think. But yeah, Spirit Halloween's opening this month. We're starting sneak peeks. And let me know in the comments below what you think of Barry. Like I said, I don't like him at all, but if you do, that's totally fine. I can get why you would, because, I mean, different things appeal to different people. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Keep howling at the moon, my werewolves.